Greetings from MWN.com. Dr. M. Wilson is happy to present this session. Please subscribe the channel MWN.com. Planning. Meaning of planning. Planning is the function of management that involves setting objectives and determining a course of action for achieving those objectives. Planning involves the setting of goals, and these predetermined goals are accomplished with the help of managerial functions like planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Planning provides standards against which actual performance is measured. Planning is deciding in advance what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and who should do it. This bridges the gap from where the organization is to where it wants to be. The planning function involves establishing goals and arranging them in logical order. Organizing. Organizing is the function of management that involves developing an organizational structure and allocating human resources to ensure the accomplishment of objectives. Steps of planning process. The planning process involves the following steps. 1. Setting objectives. The first and foremost step in planning process is setting objectives. Objectives are specific, measurable end results that the management aims to achieve. There is a need for setting objectives by each department within the overall framework of the organization's goals. 2. Developing planning premises. Planning premises is the understanding of external events that could impact decisions. It is the assumptions to decide about which plans are to be made. For example, a company might base its sales objective on favorable government policies, increase in income of people, competition, etc. Identifying alternative courses of action. Companies should explore various ways to achieve the goals after setting objectives and making assumptions. Multiple alternatives, such as price reduction, increased advertising, or improved after-sales services, are identified. 4. Evaluating alternative courses of action. Each alternative is carefully evaluated on the basis of considering both positive and negative aspects. Factors like cost, risks, and returns are assessed within the planning premises and available resources. The evaluation helps in weighing the pros and cons of each option. 5. Selecting one best alternative. The analysis of various alternatives helps to identify most profitable plan with minimal negative effects. Managerial experience and judgment play a vital role in this decision-making process. It is based on advertisements, online marketing, and excellent after-sales service. Implementing the plan. After selecting the best alternative plan, it should be implemented. Managers communicate the plan clearly to employees, allocate resources, organize labor, and procure necessary machinery. 7. Follow-up action. Continuous monitoring and feedback are crucial to ensure whether the selected plans are carried on in a proper manner. Regular checks and comparisons against set standards are performed. Feedback mechanisms, such as customer responses and revenue collection, are utilized to evaluate the actual outcomes against the planned objectives. Scope of planning. Planning is essential for efficient administration in any organization, whether it is a government agency, a for-profit firm, or a nonprofit organization. The important scope of planning are stated as follows. 1. Tactics. Tactics are precise procedures for fulfilling strategy objectives. The term applies to various areas like marketing, product development, cost-cutting, and organizational reorganization. An action plan outlines specific obligations, timelines, and responsibilities. Furthermore, the process of developing new methods frequently takes less time. 2. Institutional framework. The organizational structure is an important factor in the planning process since it has a direct impact on the plan's implementation efficiency. This may include defining duties and the ways in which each department and team contributes to the overall strategy. 3. Acquiescence. It is related to legal rules and regulations must incorporate compliance. It includes financial reporting, employment law, health and safety, environmental limits, and data protection. Resources. The process of determining which financial, material, and human resources will be needed to carry out the strategy. It refers to a wide category that covers all of the assets required for plan execution like capital, labor, equipment, technology, and other forms of property. 5. Forecast. Forecasting means the estimation and expectations. It is related to budgeting since it accurately depicts the financial resources available to support the strategy as well as the costs paid in carrying it out. Budgeting necessitates forecasting future earnings and expenditures as well as determining available finances. 6. Continuity. Planning helps for continuity of an organization for long period. Prudent planning could potentially improve the organization's preparation for unforeseen events. It involves identifying crucial functions and resources to protect and assessing possible replacements with alternatives. 7. Market and industry analysis. Planning helps for market and industry analysis. It involves researching and evaluating factors impacting a company's success, including the competitive landscape. It's a crucial aspect of strategic planning, aiding in risk and opportunity identification and providing market intelligence. 8. Timing. The phrase, timing, refers to the plan's timeline, which includes specific deadlines and major milestones. Timing encompasses several aspects of planning, including determining an appropriate period for achieving both immediate and long-term goals and objectives. It involves identifying essential milestones and setting timeframes for completing specific projects or undertakings. 9. Strategies. A strategy is a detailed blueprint to achieve a specific goal over a long period of time. Creating a strategic plan of action to support the achievement of the desired goals. It also refers to a general direction set for the company and its various components to achieve a desired goal in the future.